Hey, what is up, guys? The random man named Sam here. Hits ring, guys. Episode 7 review of the Inbetweeners. Sorry that the quality in this video is complete and utter shit. It's raining outside, and when it rains, it just completely screws up the entire lighting in this household. So yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me in terms of the quality. I'm pretty sure even when I upload this in HD, it's still gonna look like shit. Um, but yeah, again, bear with me for this week. Hopefully next week it won't rain, thus not screwing up the entire lighting in this house. Yeah, on to the episode. This episode was fucking hilarious as hell. And the funny thing about it is that this isn't actually an adapted episode from the original version. And I would even, and me personally, I would consider this just as funny as the original version. The only difference is that this version added minor things that weren't present in the original, so which were still nice. Especially the fact that Jay ma- supposedly made out with, and just Jay just got clowned in this episode, like fucking. And then like how like Jay was like, was trying to make out with her, and then like the chick was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then she just fucking left, and like Jay tried to make it seem like, oh, it was nothing, because he supposedly bangs 50 bitches a day, so but and then Jay's dad, oh my god, he was just as to me, he was just as terrible in the original version. So I gotta give props to MTV or the writers for the Inbetweeners for making Jay's dad just as much as a douchebag as he was in the original, because last week when we saw him for a brief while, he didn't really give off any traits of being an asshole. He was just like, Jay, you gotta win this, you gotta win class clown, you gotta win class clown. And I was kind of, and when I saw it, I was like, I'm kind of getting, I personally was getting a bit worried, because I'm like, why is he not acting like an asshole? Like, what the fuck, MTV? But nah, they pretty much kept Jay's dad's you know douchebaggeriness, if that's even a fucking word. But yeah, he was just as much of a douchebag as I hoped they would have kept him as. So yeah, and one thing that I found completely hilarious that wasn't present in the original version was at the beginning of the episode when Jay was like, "Oh, I'm going to on an RV trip with my parents, and you guys should come and all this stuff." And then Carly comes, and I'm like, "Oh shit, Carly! Why is Carly here?" And then like she was like, "Oh, Simon, do you have any weekend plans?" I'm like, "Yeah, our we're going on an RV trip with Jay." And then he's like, "Oh, that's cool." And Simon was like, "Oh, it would be so this RV trip would be so much better if you came." And he's like, "Nah, I can't go because Bobby's taking me, you know, I forgot I don't think it was mountain climbing or something. It was something along the lines of that." And fucking Simon had the audacity, was like, you know, "Oh, you would probably learn better from Bobby if he fell off a cliff." And then like the look on fucking Carly's face when he said that, she was like, "Really, dude?" And she was like, "Have a nice weekend, fuck ass." Like, ah, god damn, that was just fucking hilarious. And then Mr. Gilbert, when the bell rang and Will was still tied up and had a bucket on his head, like fucking Mr. Gilbert saw Will, and he fucking just he was like at the moment he looked at Will, he just fucking bounced. He was like, he went back straight to his office. But yeah, fucking hilarious ass episode. Um, really, I can't really say anything else honestly, because it was pretty much not really the exact same thing that from the original, but like it was a really good episode. It was a really funny ass episode. So I'm looking forward to next week's episode, which I think next, judging by the preview, it's going to be the episode when it's I don't remember. It's the episode with that. Oh shit, man! It's been a while, but I think it's the original version's first episode of the second season. I'm probably wrong about that, but I think that's it. And and because yeah, in the preview, like Simon was like, "Oh, this girl is so nice," maybe I should go for it. And like Simon, and then Will was like, "Oh, but I saw her first," and then like and then yeah. So I'm assuming it's season one episode, season two episode one's this the next week's episode is going to be adapted from season two episode one from the original. So but yeah, all around great episode. What did you guys think about this episode? What did you guys think about this episode if you watched it? And yeah, me personally, I'm they just keep this show keeps getting better and better because honestly, if you look at episode one till up to now, like there to me, there's like a huge ass difference because episode one was just fucking. It wasn't bad, but at the same time, it wasn't good. It was meh. But now it's gotten ridiculously funny, at least in my opinion. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. And like I said, leave in comments if you have any. I'm this random man named Sam, and see you guys next week.